Today, we delve into an exciting topic that holds immense value for lean startups: strategic alliances from a game theory perspective. In this video, we will explore how these alliances can shape the success of lean startups, offering strategic advantages in a competitive landscape.
Got a coffee break? Embrace your inner wolf, step up. Forget titles and hierarchies. It's all about problem solving. Lead or follow to ignite outcomes. Play your part, embody our brand. Zero excuses. Build your wolf pack, savor victory. Validate your expertise, attain mastery. The road to freedom awaits. Engage, flaunt our brand. Unleash your power at buildyourwolfpack.com. Unleash now at buildyourwolfpack.com.
Understanding lean startups. Before we jump into strategic alliances, let's briefly discuss the concept of lean startups. Lean startups are focused on iterative product development, constant customer feedback, and rapid experimentation. They aim to minimize waste and quickly adapt to market changes. With limited resources and uncertain outcomes, lean startups face numerous challenges on their path to success. Unlike traditional business models that rely on extensive planning, upfront investments, and lengthy development cycles, lean startups emphasize a build-measure-learn approach. This approach involves creating a minimum viable product, or MVP, with basic features and quickly testing it in the market to gather feedback from early adopters. The lean startup methodology also emphasizes the importance of short feedback loops. Startups aim to collect feedback as quickly as possible to make necessary adjustments and avoid wasting time and resources on building products that don't resonate with customers. Another key aspect of lean startups is the concept of pivoting. Pivoting involves making a significant change in the startup strategy, either in terms of target market, product features, or business model, based on the insights gained from customer feedback and data analysis. Pivoting allows startups to adapt to market realities and increase their chances of success. The essence of strategic alliances. Strategic alliances, in essence, are collaborative partnerships formed between two or more independent organizations with the aim of achieving mutual benefits. These alliances can take various forms, such as joint ventures, distribution partnerships, or shared research and development initiatives. The primary objective of strategic alliances is to leverage the strengths and resources of each partner to create synergistic outcomes that would be difficult to achieve independently. By joining forces, startups can tap into new markets, gain access to specialized knowledge, technologies, distribution networks, and share costs and risks. One of the key benefits of strategic alliances for lean startups is access to complementary resources. Startups often face resource constraints, whether it's lack of funding, limited expertise, or a small customer base. By forging alliances with established players or complementary startups, they can gain access to resources that can accelerate their growth trajectory. Strategic alliances also offer startups the opportunity to share risks and costs. In the early stages of a lean startup, financial burdens can be overwhelming. By entering into a strategic alliance, startups can pool their resources, share costs, and reduce the financial risks associated with developing and scaling a product or service. In the context of game theory, strategic alliances can be seen as a strategic move to gain a competitive advantage in a complex and uncertain environment. Startups, as players in the game, evaluate the potential rewards and risks of collaborating versus competing independently. The decision to form an alliance is driven by the belief that the combined effort of the partners will yield better outcomes than individual efforts. Benefits of strategic alliances for lean startups. Strategic alliances offer several advantages to lean startups. First, they provide access to complementary resources such as expertise, technology, distribution networks, or capital. By leveraging the strength of their partners, lean startups can accelerate their growth and overcome resource constraints. Secondly, strategic alliances enable startups to share risks and costs. In the early stages of a lean startup, the financial burden can be overwhelming. However, by joining forces with a strategic partner, startups can share costs, reduce financial risks, and achieve economies of scale. Thirdly, strategic alliances can enhance a startup's competitive position in the market. By collaborating with established players or complementary startups, lean startups can tap into existing customer bases, gain brand recognition, and increase their market reach. Startups face significant financial risks and costs, especially in the early stages of their journey. Strategic alliances provide an opportunity to share risks and distribute costs among the partnering organizations. By pooling resources, startups can collectively invest in research and development, marketing campaigns, or infrastructure development. This cost-sharing mechanism reduces the financial burden on individual startups and enables them to allocate resources more efficiently. Moreover, shared risks in strategic alliances allow startups to mitigate the uncertainty and volatility associated with new ventures. By collaborating, startups can navigate challenges together and increase their chances of success. Game theory strategies and strategic alliances. Now let's explore some game theory strategies that can guide lean startups in forming and maintaining strategic alliances. One such strategy is the prisoner's dilemma, where startups must balance cooperation and competition. Here, the startups decide whether to collaborate or act independently, considering the potential risks and rewards. To address the prisoner's dilemma, startups can employ cooperative strategies that prioritize long-term benefits over short-term gains. Startups can establish trust, foster open communication, and align their interests and goals to create a win-win scenario. By collaborating and sharing resources, startups can overcome individual limitations and increase their chances of success. Another strategy is the tit-for-tat approach, borrowed from game theory. This strategy involves reciprocating the partner's actions. By building trust and maintaining cooperative behavior, startups can foster long-term partnerships and avoid potential conflicts. The tit-for-tat strategy is based on building trust through consistent and reciprocal actions. Startups can start with small cooperative gestures and gradually increase their level of collaboration as trust develops. By adhering to this strategy, startups can establish long-term partnerships built on mutual respect and fairness. Additionally, startups can employ the Nash equilibrium concept, aiming for the best possible outcome for all parties involved. This strategy emphasizes open communication, transparent decision-making, and finding mutually beneficial solutions. It's important to note that game theory strategies are not one-size-fits-all solutions and should be adapted to the specific context of each strategic alliance. Startups should carefully consider the dynamics of the industry, the goals of the alliance, and the characteristics of their partners when choosing and implementing game theory strategies. Real-life examples. One notable example is the strategic alliance between ride-hailing giant Uber and music streaming service Spotify. In 2014, Uber and Spotify joined forces to offer an integrated experience where Uber passengers could control the music played during their rides. This partnership allowed Uber to differentiate itself from competitors and enhance the overall customer experience. Passengers could connect their Spotify accounts to the Uber app, providing them with personalized music choices during their rides. The alliance provided mutual benefits for both companies. Uber gained a competitive advantage by offering a unique and engaging feature, while Spotify increased its user base and brand exposure through the integration with a popular transportation platform. Another example is the strategic alliance between Nestle and Starbucks. In 2018, Nestle and Starbucks formed a global coffee alliance, granting Nestle the rights to market, sell, and distribute Starbucks-branded packaged coffee products worldwide. This strategic alliance allowed Nestle to expand its portfolio of coffee products and strengthen its position in the global coffee market. It provided Nestle with access to Starbucks' well-established brand and customer base. Potential challenges and mitigation strategies. While strategic alliances offer numerous benefits, they also come with challenges. Misaligned goals, conflicting strategies, or differences in organizational culture can strain partnerships. However, there are mitigation strategies that help overcome these challenges. Clear communication, mutual trust, and the establishment of shared objectives are vital in ensuring successful alliances. Regularly assessing and realigning the partnership's goals and strategies can help maintain a healthy collaboration. Resource imbalances between partnering startups can create challenges in strategic alliances. Startups with limited resources may feel overwhelmed or disadvantaged compared to their larger or more established partners. To mitigate this challenge, startups should focus on leveraging their unique strengths and assets. It's important to identify and communicate the value proposition that each partner brings to the alliance. By clearly defining and utilizing their respective resources, startups can create a more balanced and mutually beneficial partnership. Trust is a fundamental element in any successful strategic alliance. Building trust takes time and effort, especially when startups are initially unfamiliar with each other. Startups can cultivate trust through consistent and transparent communication. Sharing information, being responsive, and honoring commitments are crucial in establishing trust between partners. Regular meetings, joint problem-solving sessions, and collaboration on small projects can help startups develop trust incrementally. As we conclude our exploration of strategic alliances and lean startups from a game theory perspective, it becomes evident that these alliances are invaluable for startups aiming to navigate the competitive landscape. By leveraging game theory strategies, startups can establish collaborative partnerships, access resources, mitigate risks, and gain a competitive edge. Remember, the key lies in understanding the balance between cooperation and competition, aligning goals, and fostering trust. Strategic alliances have the potential to reshape the startup ecosystem, driving innovation and propelling growth. Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned for our next video where we explore emerging trends in the world of startups. Until then, keep innovating and chasing your entrepreneurial dreams. Goodbye.